Okay. So I have two slow motion videos. One with a DJI Osmo action. It's here. Let's make this a little smaller. There's the DJI, and you can see here the Mac can play this in slow motion. So somewhere here, I think it was where I was throwing water. Here. Where is it? There. So there's water being thrown, and this area here marks the slow motion situation. And then I have another one here with a GoPro, and you can see here QuickTime cannot open this one because this machine here is too old. It's too old to run this high efficiency video that the GoPro does. And so what we're going to do is we close the DJI here, and then we have to convert this to regular efficiency, not the HEV or whatever this thing is called, right? For that we need a terminal. Here, that is a terminal. And basically what we want to do is we want to convert this one. Now, I did this already here. Maybe I should overwrite this. Okay, let's get another terminal. Just a new window. Like a green one. Here. And then I make this font a little bigger so that you can see it better. I'm just going to show you here the workflow for this. This will be very interesting for you. Huh. So the computer has to do a lot of things here. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to use FFmpeg, that software. We say -i for information so that it gets the information of this video here. This is this video, the GoPro video, and we drag that in here. So now it points to my GoPro video, but it's on the desktop here. And now we tell FFmpeg what to do with it. We want a V codec, a video codec. We want this thing to be ProRes. And we want a profile. :V. So a video profile. And we want number 3, what is full resolution, maximum, high quality, whatever. And then we need a name for this movie. So let's call this GoPro.move, right? And so this will convert now our video here on the desktop, the GX GoPro video, into ProRes QuickTime video. I hit the enter button. And then it is looking at stuff. So for example, here, stream 0, that's what's in there. There is the HEVC video. There's the color space and blah, blah. So it's 1920 by 1080. It does 80 megabyte per second here. And it does 239.76 frames per second. Right? And so it's wanting to know it exists already, and I want to know if it should override it. Where is it? I don't see it. So, okay, let's say Y for yes. And then it's going to go and does it. So the scaler says depreciate pixel format use. Make sure you set its range correctly. Codec time base is very high. We know that. If duration is too long, file not be replayable by QuickTime. Specify a shorter time base or choose a different container. Yep. So we are not very long there in our video. We are having a short video. So this is basically just a warning here, right? We're going to look at this when it's done. So this thing will have a few frames. It does 240 per second. I don't know how long the video is though. And it will basically write this thing onto the desktop here. I don't know if I can see it here. I can close that. There's nowhere to find it in the moment. I'm gonna empty my trash quick. Oh. GoPro Move is the news. It's not in there. It's funny. Okay. It's so weird that I don't see it. But yeah, it's not done yet, so we have to wait for this. And while we are waiting, we go into Final Cut Pro here. I have a project here, what I run with 24 frames per second, and it's 1920 by 1080. So the slow motion video was 240 frames a second, and we play this at a 10% speed. That would be 24 frames per second, right? And here we import our videos. So the DJI we can already import here. We just have to wait for the GoPro to be ready. Here, it says it's ready. So the GoPro must be somewhere. It's not here. What is that? Why is it not here? I check my trash can quick. Oh, it's in the trash can. So because I dragged it before in the trash can, it's still... it copied it into the trash can. That's what you get when you work with a terminal itself. Usually this wouldn't happen to you, because you wouldn't have this GoPro.move in your thing. So now if I double click on this and open this, I should be able to play this. On its view here, half the size, right? So this is now 240 frames per second. And this computer can't play this right? So if we look at Window Show Movie Inspector, then we see that we have the 239.76 frames per second, right? So super fast. That one. And we need to put this also into our Final Cut. The GoPro video here. So now we have basically both videos, this one and this one. And what we're going to do is we pick both of them and we right click and say new multicam clip. And we can rename this to whatever we want. 240 multicam clip, for example, right? That and they synchronize, and there they are both. So now what we have here is our video. Let's go here. Let's make this a little wider so that we can see better. And let's start somewhere. Here's the noise. There. See that? Here. So let's cut it in half here and discard the beginning of it. So now it plays like this. Now this is the real-time speed, right? We don't need the end here. I can put this back here. This is the okay, so here is the action, and then the dog walks over. Okay, and so the thing is here now we can duplicate this and play this in slow motion by going here and say slow 10%, and now this thing would play slow. Here's the splash. See that? And what we're seeing right now is this high quality ProRes GoPro video piece. And that's why I can scroll back and forth basically in real time. See that? Because it's this ProRes file there that plays on every Mac this quick. You can scroll back and forth. So it's perfect for editing. It's a large file, but Look at this, how fast that is. Okay, so now we want to compare the DJI video with this video. So you could go in here and say active video angle GoPro. That's the GoPro version. Yeah. So this was the DJI version, and here's the GoPro version. Okay, now what we can do is this. We can see where it starts. It starts immediately and hits the ground here. There, let's do this. Let's cut this in half here. And then we can play with this a little bit. We can duplicate it here and say, okay, active video angle is DJI, active audio angle is DJI on that one. Right? Then on this one, we have active video angle GoPro and audio angle GoPro. Now, let's do this. So we just take the middle of the video, right? So let's do a mask, a shape mask here, and put this on our video. Now, let's look at the mask. Okay, we don't want any curvature. We want it straight. And then we want roughly half of the video here. And then we move this video over to the left side here. There. And then the video here, down here, this video, we move over to the right side. So you have the dog and the girl sitting here. And this there. So now we can see both side by side in real time, right? So now you could say, okay, listen, this should be more in here. Then we can take the mask over there a little. Or move the mask over like this. More like that. So now when we look at this here, look, see how this goes? So this will later in the movie look like this. Slow motion, right? Wham! On the floor. Now, we can... Let's get rid of this piece. Copy and duplicate this here. There. You can see this will play the same. So it will repeat basically. But what we're going to do is we reverse this thing. So let's go to reverse clip. Both clips will be reversed, right? So now we are playing this. It goes down, smash to the ground, and it's coming back out of the ground. Wow, both of them. There. But we also see that our complete movie so far is only 15 seconds long. So let's play with this one here. Let's duplicate this one here. And let's say here, listen, we go with video angle GoPro and active angle GoPro, audio angle, right? So here on this side, we have video DJI and audio DJI. What we also can do here on both here is that we have this one here is on top, is on the left, right? So we can go here for the audio effect and go to the pan mode and go to stereo and then drag this over to the left. So the audio from this movie will come out of the left speaker. Now this one here, pan mode, stereo, we pull over to the right side and then that audio here will come out of the right speaker. We should do this for here, for this one too. This one would be the left, stereo, left, and this movie down here also stereo, left, right, right video. Okay, so the sound for this will come out of the right speaker, and for this one he will come out of the left speaker. See that? Okay, so that comes out there. Our whole movie now is 20 seconds long. Let's make this more interesting. Let's copy this one again here. So this was the real time. There. stop that here. Okay, now we duplicate again. Basically do the same thing what we did here, right? So, okay, let's, the angle is DJI and the audio is DJI. Okay, right? And so it does splash. It has no pan mode, so yeah, because we want to have both together again. That was the plan. So we need a shape mask again here on this one. Our shape mask is here, the settings. We don't want curvature. Get this up here. No, we don't want to move this. We transform the whole movie, goes over to the left. And this movie here goes to the right. Okay. This one should be moved in here like this. Okay. Okay, so we have that. Then let's duplicate this and reverse the clip here. They're reversed. So now we have it like this, and then we duplicate all four. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do one more. 5 times. So when it plays now, it goes back and forth. Okay, what more can we do with this, right? I think that's already pretty plenty. Okay, and then when we are done here, we could put music underneath if we wanted to. So I do have some music. I just unplug it here. And let's see how that sounds like. Okay, so we want to start this earlier so that it hits the splash. Here, okay. That's the music that... Here, there's the splash hitting. Like that. Let's see how that sounds like. Right, so that's how it's going to go. And let's do what? This is a slow motion clip here, right? Let's grab this and put this over to the end here. Oh, where did it go? I want it here. Okay, so I'm gonna fill this up here, that I have at least a minute of video. You know, when the music gets more interesting here. Okay, and then at the end here we are ending this with this. Gets it here, gets it there. So I don't want this one. So let's see how this is. The end, right? So how the end looks like. Okay, and then it will be black. And then here we stop it. Take this out. And then make this more quiet. Slowly make it quiet here. So we okay, now we have a 1 minute 8 seconds long video. Okay. Alright, so now if we want this converted to YouTube format or whatever, what I do here is I go and share this as master file. Here, next, master video, slow motion, GoPro versus DJI, right? I name it like that, and then I say save. And then what's going to happen is up here, we're going to see that it's going to share this video as a master file, again in GoPro, in ProRes. And then from there we can take it and use stuff like, for example, like Handbrake to convert this to YouTube. We could do it straight in here, but I found that Handbrake is really a nice, fast tool that works flawless. Give it a few seconds here. I'm like recording the screen right now, and so the computer is pretty busy with everything, you know, like sound recording and recording the screen and then rendering the stuff here in the background. So we had 80%. And when it's done, it will automatically show the video. There it is. And then I go here to decrease the size again, just for to show. Here it says share successful, show, so it would show this picture then, right? And then let me play this. This will be the video then, right? And then I can see if anything is wrong or whatever, and then I can redo it again later. So right now we are looking at this video here in my tool here, my video capture tool. So I could attach this to the end of this video as you know, as the video itself. So that's probably what I'm going to do. So I don't have to play all the way. So you see it at the end now when it's done. So I'm done with my tutorial on this. What I'm going to do is I attach this video now, so you can watch it now. And, oh, you want to know how I convert this then later? Also possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start Handbrake. Let me see where I have it. Handbrake, where are you? That is the tool with the pineapple. Here, Handbrake. It will automatically go to this folder. Here, slow motion. It has 1 GB. Open. And then I usually pick a preset here, 1080p YouTube, high quality. The only problem we have now is that our video speed is 60 and I want 100% 24 frame speed. And then this is GoPro versus DJI video, like this. And then it will go to my basically to my folder where this thing where all my videos that I upload to YouTube get compressed to. You can see here right now the speed it does, like 16 of those frames per second. So we do 24 frames per second. That's our video, so we are a little slower than real time, right? For the conversion here. Yeah, this computer has to work slightly on this here with my video capture tool here. So when that is done, then I'm ready to upload to YouTube, right? This Handbrake tool also uses FFmpeg. And you could type all this here into FFmpeg and we would have the same effect. But I don't know if it makes it faster or not, maybe. Right, it's almost done. Takes a second here. I hope this will be a lengthy video. That's the beauty about video production, that it takes a minute. Everything takes a minute to do. You need like a super fast computer to render this. So it says encoding finished. And then my video is ready to roll. I could look this up. Here, compressor footage. There it is. Has now 281 megabytes. And again, I decrease one. And there would be my video. Okay, so yeah, as I said, I put this at the end now. So now I will play it and you guys enjoy. Subscribe if you haven't already, and like if you liked it. And I see you next time.